Take the pick, bro. Oh my god.
In the 2026 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Max Iheanachor.
It was wrong.
No, no.
No, Alex, no.
No.
You are really dark.
Who? Who? Alright, I'll settle down, okay, because I don't want to, you know, insult the pick or anything. Actually, I do want to insult the pick. I don't want to insult the player, okay? Because Max, I'm sure he's a solid player. But we don't need a tackle, guys. We do not need a tackle. So, if you guys didn't know, Pittsburgh Steelers drafted Max Iheanachor, tackle out of Arizona State last night with the 21st pick. Omar Cooper Jr. was still on the board. We could have moved up a pick to take in Makai Lemon, who we were going to take. We were going to take Makai Lemon. But the Eagles jumped us and drafted him. They traded up with the Cowboys, which, in division rivalry, I don't know what Jerry Jones is thinking, man. I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, that's just like, you don't trade with your division rival to make them better. You just gave them their wide receiver 1. I mean, Makai Lemon is a certified wide receiver 1. Because A.J. Brown's likely gone after June 1st or whatever that deadline is. He's likely getting traded, especially after this trade. And if you've seen, I don't know if you've seen the Eagles' depth chart, but they have insane receivers. I don't know how much help Jalen Hurts possibly could need. But clearly, he needs Makai Lemon because I guess, you know, Howie Roseman feels the need that they need to go get another wide receiver 1 at low value, and yeah, they got super great value for Makai Lemon at that pick. So if you guys didn't know, this Makai Lemon, this is actually confirmed. This is completely confirmed, and I'm about to show you guys a video. But Makai Lemon was on the phone with Omar Khan during the Cowboys pick 20. He was on the phone with him. And look what happens.
Let's go! Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Hey, why Philly color? Yeah.
Oh, Philly just traded for you.
Hello?
This is Philly. They just traded for you. Philly's taking you right now.
Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. You saw that right. You saw that correctly. The Philadelphia Eagles traded up with the Dallas Cowboys during the pick, and Omar Khan, I guess he's on the phone, and, you know, the Cowboys don't need another receiver. They have George Pickens, they have CeeDee Lamb, so they're unlikely to take a receiver, and they think they're going defense with that pick. Well, they traded that pick while you're on the phone with him. I don't understand why you would call a player when it's not even your pick. That just seems like malpractice. Like, that is a fireable offense in my opinion. And I am an Omar Khan guy. But after that, I mean, you can't keep your job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no way you can get away with that and still have a job. And he is going to, of course. And I think Omar Khan has made good picks in the past. I do. And I don't think that they've necessarily panned out and they haven't been coached up the way that we want them to, but I feel like he's had pretty good picks, and I'm not an Omar Khan hater by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not. I like the guy. But after this, I mean, you can't do that, bro. You cannot do that and still have a job afterwards. I'm sorry. So, the Steelers take a decent amount of time off the clock, and you kind of think, well, yeah, it looks like they're panicking now, because that was definitely their pick. I was so excited after the Panthers opted not to take Makai Lemon. They took a receiver because I saw Dallas was right after them, then us, of course, and Dallas wasn't going to take a receiver, so I was like, Makai Lemon is a Steeler, guys. He's a Steeler. And clearly Omar Khan thought the same thing, but he's not a fan, so he can't be getting excited like I am. He has to be on the phone with the Eagles, making sure nobody's trying to trade up and steal my pick. Guys, we have 12 draft picks. 12! 12, and you're telling me we can't trade a single one of them to move up and make sure the Eagles don't take our pick? I mean, it's unbelievable, guys. It's unbelievable, and I truly don't know what was going through our War Room's mind there, guys. I don't. But anyways, we're gonna be talking about that, I'm sure, for years. That's gonna come back to bite us in a few years, because I already know Makai Lemon is going to be, he's going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy. Trust me. I'm sorry, but he is going to be that guy, and I hate the Cowboys for it. But I mean, we're just gonna have to hope that this Max Iheanachor guy pans out, and that the rest of our offensive line pans out. Because, to me, this is a negative move for the offensive line, honestly. Because now we have to worry about Broderick Jones, Troy Fautanu, who's moving to guard, guys. Who is moving to guard? Because the Steelers, they went up there and they drafted a tackle. Max Iheanachor, the tackle out of Arizona State, they went out and drafted a tackle. Why do we need a tackle? Okay, I know Broderick Jones has that neck injury, and it could be bad. Yes, it could be bad, and it must be horrible. I mean, I would hope that Broderick Jones' injury is, like, almost career-ending. Like, he's not going to be able to start a season again. I hope not. For his sake, like, I really hope not. I hope he's okay. And I really like Broderick Jones, but that must be why they drafted him. Otherwise, it's a waste of a pick, guys. Because Broderick Jones has been improving every year he's been in the league. Okay, we all used to clown Broderick Jones, and he was like the meme of the team. But, like, Broderick Jones has been pretty good, guys. He's been good. Last season, until he got injured, he was good. You're telling me, you know, if Broderick Jones misses the first couple games of the season, we can't just rock with Dylan Cook? Or, like, draft another offensive lineman later in the draft? Do we have to invest in one in the first freaking round? Guys, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But anyways, today we're going to be reacting to some Max Iheanachor highlights. You know, I'm sure he's a great player. Alright, so PFF has his overall grade at 72.5 last season. 68th out of 632, so still like an above average tackle for sure. But, I mean, that's still not great. Alright, and, you know, pass block grade is a 78. 66.8. As you can see, 6'6", 330 pounds, and he started playing football 4 years ago. He's out of Nigeria. He's born in Nigeria. He played soccer and basketball growing up. So he's a newly convert to football, and he didn't even play high school football. Which I saw some people saying, you know, that's not a big deal. You know, most players don't. You know, most players play high school, but you know, it's not a big deal that he didn't play high school. Yeah, I would agree, like, but at the same time, would I, like, because, you know, there's not a lot of football players that didn't play high school football, okay, and so this guy's very talented, he's very athletic, I'm sure, but I just don't know that he's worth a first-round pick. Like, I feel like we could have traded up in the second if we wanted him that bad, and still take an elite receiver in the first round. I've heard that he's just a completely raw and developmental guy, so we're not going to be seeing anything like right away from him. He's not a day one starter, which I find an issue with. Why are we drafting a developmental piece? I thought we wanted Aaron Rodgers back. What makes you think Aaron Rodgers is going to want to come back to some rookie offensive lineman that started playing football 4 years ago that, you know, doesn't have a lot of experience? And people were talking about how he allowed 0 sacks last season. Yeah, sure, but he had 8 penalties, okay? That's a lot of penalties. Apparently, he's had like 14 penalties in the last 2 years. That's not good. That's not good at all. So, you know, let's not get choked up about the 0 sacks thing because, you know, he hasn't proven much. Sure, he's talented. But this just seemed like a panic pick to me. I don't know, man. Let's watch the highlights and see what we got. Right tackle. You know, these are highlights, so we're probably going to be seeing a lot of just good stuff. But okay, I like that pull. That's a good pull block from the tackle spot. Maybe you can change my mind with these highlights. Okay, that's a good rep right there. He's a strong force for sure. He's a big guy, very strong. I'm pretty sure he's very fast too. That's a good rep too. Good block. That's a great block.
Security edge. Well, there's no edge to secure. He's got to find somebody.
I mean, all these are going to be good blocks on his highlight reel. I don't really know what I'm talking about. Right now, we're just trying to see what kind of player he is, because I haven't even watched his highlights yet. So, alright, so he's fast. He's got the speed to get out there. I like that. I like that.
Sims in the pocket. He's going to throw short.
of what he can do.
So this seems like the type of player that's either going to be an all-pro or out the league in 3 years. No in between. You know, with these raw offensive lineman prospects, like, they are really, really hit or miss. I hope the guy's good. I really do.
Which was full of officiating controversy.
The best athlete on his team, whether it's baseball, basketball, football.
Okay, that was good. Good pick up there. Okay, he gets down to the second level and just bullies the linebacker. Like to see that. That's what I've seen people saying about him. Once he gets to that second level, you know, he'll just blow back all of the linebackers, you know. Like you see in all these clips, he's good at just getting back to the second level and hitting those linebackers.
He's going to carry more than 14 times.
Oh, yeah. Same kind of team. Morgan Scally still in charge. You're going to see a lot of blitzing, a lot of...
I would like to see like a lowlights reel, but I don't think they make those for Max Iheanachor on YouTube. Probably not, because he's a good college player, but you know, they don't really make lowlights for college players, so we can't really look at that. But yeah, I don't want to watch this full thing. I mean, I guess we'll watch a few more. I kind of get the gist of what kind of player he is. And okay, here's an end zone shot. Okay, we got end zone shots now. I like these better. I shoot end zone at NC State, so. Oh yeah. Okay. He looks like a good player. You know, he does. So Max looks like a good player. I mean, he really does. I can't hate on him. I really do like the prospect of him. Just not in the first round and not in this situation, guys. Like, we don't need him. That's the thing. Who are we going to move to guard is my thing. Like, are we going to have to move Troy Falatanu, who had a great season at tackle, to guard? I don't think so, because, I mean, this Broderick Jones injury must be serious. It must be serious if we're resorting to drafting an offensive lineman this high. I just don't understand, you know, how Omar Khan wasn't thinking that somebody could trade up to steal Makai Lemon, who fell that far down the draft board. When you're an NFL GM, you got to be thinking of these things, man. And he's a smart guy. So I just don't know how this left his brain. I don't understand that. But anyways, guys, I mean, we still got 2 days of the draft left. I'm super excited for the 11 rest of our picks and seeing how they're used, because we need a bounce back. We need a huge bounce back, and I don't think this was a bad pick. Well, okay, I don't think it was a bad player. I think it was a bad pick. It was a bad pick. I'll be honest. I do think it was a bad pick. Bad situationally. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. I want to hear what you guys have to say about it, though. Let me know in the comments what you guys fully think, all of your opinions on this move. Does it make sense? Could you see it working out? Like, because I can see it working out, but a lot of things would have to happen. You know, we would have to have a really good offensive line. We would have to move pieces around. We have to keep Broderick Jones, in my opinion. I think Broderick Jones is a good addition to this team. I think he's a good player. So, I don't want to get rid of Broderick Jones. But that's the direction that we're headed down, and he's probably going to be out of here next year. But I'd like to hear what you guys have to think about it. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you guys want to see day 2? And I'll probably make a reaction video to those as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Please subscribe. Most of you guys aren't subscribed, so I would really appreciate that. It helps me grow the channel. And that's it for me.